Hello, good morning. Today we will move to our next chapter, and the name of the chapter is How the Dog Found Himself a New Master. So, before we go through the chapter, let us see what it is written about the chapter. You may know that the dog and the wolf are closely related. We all know that the dog and the wolf both are of the same race, of the same kind, of the same family. You may also know something about how, over the centuries, human beings have domesticated and tamed wild animals. We also know that we human beings have domesticated the wild animals. We have tamed them and kept them as our pet animals. Here is a story about how the dog became a tame animal. The dog also used to be a wild animal, and here the story tells us how the dog happened to become a tame animal, a domestic animal, a pet animal. So, dogs were once their own masters. So, dogs were also their own masters. They were quite free and lived the way wolves do. They also lived as freely as the wolf do in their freedom until a dog was born who was ill pleased with this way of life. But this continued only till then. When a dog was born, the dog who was not happy with the way of life they were living. He was sick and tired of wandering about himself. He was sick, he was unhappy, he was tired of roaming here and there, all alone, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He was not happy as he has to roam all the day here and there, always searching for food, and he has to feel afraid, terrified of those animals who were far more stronger than him, far more powerful than him. So he thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. The dog thought a lot. The dog pondered over it, and he came to a decision. He came to a conclusion that the best thing for him to do in life was to become the servant of that person who is far more stronger than anyone else on the earth. And he set out to find out such a master. He went out in search of a person who is far more stronger, who is more powerful than anyone else in the earth, on the earth. He walked and he walked and he met So the dog decided to find a person or an animal who is stronger than anyone else on the earth, and he wanted to become servant of that person. He walked and he walked. He continued walking, and finally he met a kinsman of his. Kinsman, a relative of his, a person of the same race, a big wolf. He met a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. he was not only strong, or the wolf was not only strong, but he was quite fierce, he was quite dangerous. He looked very dangerous. Where are you going, dog? The wolf asked. The wolf asked, where are you going? I am looking for someone to take up service with. The dog replied, I am looking for someone who can take my services, or of whom I can become servant of. Would you like to be my master, wolf? The dog asked the wolf if he would like to become his master. I don't see why not, the wolf said. The wolf said, I don't find any reason of not being a master of you. And this agreed upon. They both agreed. The two of them went on together. The wolf agreed to make him his servant, and then they moved ahead together. The dog and wolf were moving together now. They walked, and all of a sudden, so now they both were walking, and suddenly the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed. Suddenly something happened, that the wolf lifted his nose, has some smell. He sniffed that smell, rushed quickly off the path. He left the path on which they were walking, and he rushed quickly away from the path and into the bushes. He rushed inside the bushes, inside the small plants, and crept deeper and went inside into the forest. So while they were walking, the wolf sniffed something, and suddenly he rushed from there and hid himself inside the deep forest. The dog was much surprised. The dog could not understand how his friend, his master, who is such a strong animal, has run away. What has come over you, master? He asked. He asked the wolf, what is the problem? Why have you run away? What has frightened you so much? What has terrified you so much? Why are you so much afraid? Can't you see? The wolf said, cannot you see? There is a bear out there. There is a bear. Bear is also an animal. And he might eat up both of us, you and me. And he said, the wolf said, that the bear can eat both of us, you and me. Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, now the dog has come to know that bear is more strong, or the bear is stronger, more powerful than the wolf. The dog decided to take up service with him. So the dog decided that now he will serve the bear and not the wolf, and he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. And now he requested the bear that he should become his master. The bear agreed. The bear has no hesitation. He consented, he agreed to this readily, and said, let us go and find a herd of cows. He said, let us move ahead. Let us find a herd of cows. Let us find out. Let us search for a group of cows. I will kill a cow. I will hunt a cow. And then we can both eat our fill. After killing the cow, after hunting the cow, we both can eat and satisfy our hunger fully. They walked on, they continued walking, and soon saw a herd of cows. Very soon, they come to a group of cows, but just as they were about to come up to it, but just as they were about to reach near to those cows to hunt, they were stopped by a terrible noise. They stopped because they heard a very terrifying noise there. The cows were moving. The cows started crying loudly and running in a panic, started running in fear in all directions. There was some terrible noise and the cows started running here and there out of fear. The bear looked out from behind a tree. The bear standing behind a tree or hiding behind a tree, he saw all these things, and then he too ran hurriedly deeper into the forest. And knowing the situation, understanding the situation, the bear also ran away in a hurry inside the deep forest to save himself. Now, why did I have to come here? Said he to the dog. It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts. Now, why did I have to come here? Said he to the dog. It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts. The bear said to the dog, that what a fool I am who have come here in this area, because I knew that this is the area which is ruled by the lion, who is the king of this area. The lion? Who is he? The dog asked, who is the lion? Don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth. The bear said, you even don't know who is the lion. He said, he is the more powerful than any other animal on this earth. Or the bear said, the lion is the most strong animal on the whole earth. Well, then I will say goodbye to you, bear. The dog said, I will not remain with you. I want a master, I want an honor who is stronger than anyone on earth. I want a master who is stronger than anyone else on the earth. So I will go to the lion and will no more serve to you. And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. So the dog ran away to the lion and asked him to become his honor, his master. The lion agreed to it. The lion also agreed. And the dog stayed with him and served him for a long time. Now the dog became servant of the lion and served him for a long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of. With the lion, the dog lived a comfortable, happy life, and he has no complaints, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. because in the whole forest, in the whole jungle, there was no other animal who was more powerful than lion, and no one dared, no one ever have the courage to touch the dog or annoy him in any way. As he was the servant of the lion, no other animal in the forest has the courage to annoy him, to disturb him, to make him unhappy. But one day the two of them were walking side by side along a path. But one day something different happened. The dog and the lion were walking on a path that ran amid bare cliffs. The path, the road or the way, it was passing among the hills. Those were bare cliffs, that is, there were no trees on the top of the hills. When all of a sudden the lion stopped. Suddenly the lion stopped there. He gave a great roar. The lion roared loudly and struck the ground angrily with his paw. And with that roar, the lion started striking in anger at the angrily with his paw with such force that a hole formed there. The lion was so angry that with its paw, with its forehand, it started digging the soil. Then he began to back away very quietly, and then quietly the lion started moving backwards. What is it, master? The dog asked. What is it? Is anything wrong? Is something wrong? Asked the dog, surprised. The dog was very surprised to see his master feeling afraid. I smell a man coming this way, the lion said. The lion said, I can smell. A man is coming this way. We would better run for it, or we will be in trouble. It is better we should run, or we will be in a great trouble, in a problem. Oh well, then I will say goodbye to you, lion. The dog said, then I must say goodbye to you. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. I will become the servant of only that person who is stronger than anyone on this. And off the dog went to join the man. So the dog decided to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. And since then, the dog became the servant of man and started serving him with full faith. This happened long ago. This took place years and years ago, but to this day, but till today, the dog is man's most loyal, most faithful servant and knows no other master. Since then, or since time immemorial, the dog has been serving the man. Thank you.